What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. For those of you guys that do not know me, my name is Jorge Zepeda. I go by J Zepeda the Barber. But in this video, you guys, we are doing a number 6 all the way around, and we're also going to be hooking them up with some high tapers. And this haircut, you guys, really did come out super fresh, so you guys do want to stay tuned to the end just to go ahead and see the finished look. But getting started with this haircut, you guys, like I said, we are doing a number 6, so I am using the wall cordless seniors with the lever all the way closed, making it a true number 6. And just going straight into it, doing full strokes, just to go ahead and make this process a lot quicker. And as you guys can see, I am constantly combing out his hair just to make sure that I'm getting every single hair, I'm not missing anything. Just to keep a clean canvas on top, always make sure you comb the hair. Alright, you guys, now that we did trim down the top, we're going to go ahead and start with the side taper. And here I do have my 1.5 guard, and I'm starting with the lever all the way open. And this step is basically just to go ahead and remove the bulk, just so we are able to see exactly what we're doing with our shorter guidelines. Alright, so now here I do have my trimmers, my cordless T-outliner, and I'm basically going to be setting in my bald guideline. Alright, you guys, so now with every bald taper, you do want to make sure that you have a shaver in hand. That way you could go ahead and bald out the bottom just to make the taper pop out that much more. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and start to begin the fade process. So now going back to my cordless senior with the lever all the way open, here I am creating a guideline by going up about ½ an inch, I would say. And like as you guys can see right here, I am stretching the skin just because with this guideline I am kind of going a little bit over the ear just because it is a high taper. And I honestly like that look once the taper goes behind the ear, and I don't know, it just makes it a whole lot better. But here now I do have my lever all the way closed, and we're gonna go ahead and start to not bald out, but start to blend out that bottom line. So now here I actually went ahead and opened my lever halfway, and still doing the same exact thing. It should pretty much finish blending out that bottom line. Alright, you guys, so now for the next step, I did attach my number 1 guard, and I'm going to go ahead and start with the lever all the way closed again. And creating a new guideline, we're going to go up about ½ an inch, and the next step after this is still using the number 1 guard. I'm actually going to be opening the lever all the way, and then we're going to go ahead and continue to blend up. And this time it's only going to be about ½ an inch, and make sure that you guys are only flicking up. Alright, so now for this next step, I did attach my half guard, and this goal is going to be to get rid of the bottom line. So starting off with the lever all the way closed, I'm going to slowly start to flick up about ½ an inch up every single time. Once I do that, I'm going to open the lever halfway and continue to do that until that bottom line is completely blended out. Alright, so now I did reattach my number 1.5 guard, and this time actually with the lever all the way closed. And for this step, I'm basically just going to be prepping the side to go ahead and clipper over comb and make it a whole lot easier. So if you guys have been following me for quite a long time now, you guys will notice that I do love using this clipper over comb. And the reason for it is because I save so much time using it. And I used to only use pure guards, but I found that just doing it that way, I was taking quite a bit on each haircut. I was taking about an hour on each haircut, and that's way too long. So by mastering the clipper over comb, I wouldn't say mastering, but like getting the hang of it down, has brought down my time a whole lot more, and I'm able to do a lot more haircuts in a day. Alright, so now for the neck taper, we're going to be doing the exact same steps as we did on the side, starting with the number 1.5 guard with the lever all the way open, just to go ahead and remove any of the bulk. That way we can see our guidelines a lot better. So now here, using my Endless T outliner again, we're going to go ahead and begin to create our bald guideline. Alright, now using my wall 5-star senior with the lever all the way open, I'm going to go ahead and create a guideline by going up about 1 inch to 1/2 inch. Alright, so anytime I'm blending out the line on the neck, I always like to separate the neck in 2 parts. So first I'll finish off doing the left side, and then I'll go ahead and move over to the right side. This, I don't know why it's helped me a lot, but I mean, I guess it makes it a lot easier just because you're only focused on that little section, and you're really like don't really get lost as much when you're working on a little section like that. So I recommend you guys to try this, and let me know what you guys think about this, see if it helped you out at all. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. But for the steps, I was going up about 1/4 inch every single time I was going up, and I was treating the clipper as if it had notches, kind of like the Masters. So I was literally opening it up little by little until the line was fully blended out. Alright, you guys, so now I have my number 1 guard, and we're gonna go ahead and create a new guideline by going up about another inch. Now here I went ahead and opened the lever all the way, and still continuing to blend up, flicking out about 1/4 inch up. Now once again, I'm gonna continue to do that, working on half of the head part with the 1/2 guard, and starting with it all the way closed, I'm gonna go ahead and start to flick up about 1/4 inch. Now here with the lever halfway, we're gonna continue to do the same thing and moving onto it all the way open, just to go ahead and get rid of the bottom line. Alright, so now here I'm bringing back the clipper over comb, and I'm going to start to blend in the fade to the top. And I don't know why I didn't go back in with the 1.5 guard all the way closed, but you guys are going to be able to see the difference of like when I do use it and then when I don't. I'm going to still be left with that line at the very bottom. So what I ended up doing was I reattached my number 1 guard with the lever all the way open, and I just started flicking out just to go ahead and blend in the fade to the top as much as I could. Alright you guys, so that's pretty much the cut right there. I hope you guys like it because I thought it was dope. I thought it was fire. So but if you guys thought the same, please hit that thumbs up. Also, if you guys aren't subscribed to the channel already, please hit that subscribe button. But I do have some important news for you guys, and just all I have to say is just stay tuned because that information is gonna be coming out on the next video. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and then I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.